Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you this dewy, glowy drugstore look. All of these products you can find at like Target, Walmart, CVS, all of those places. So I will have them all listed down below for you, and I'm just going to show you how I get this very quick dewy look. I do show you a few extra steps just to make sure that it's secure for the day and you're not going to have to reapply it because nobody has time for that. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I'm going to start just by pinning my hair back. Just clip it like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prime my face. And this is the Hard Candy Primer. And all these Hard Candy products that you see, you can actually purchase them at Walmart and they're very affordable. They're some of my favorite, it's one of my favorite brands when it comes to bronzers and highlights for the summer. They're very inexpensive and they just give you a really pretty glow. So I'll show you a couple of different things that you can do. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and rub this in and prime my face. And you never want to mistake primer as a moisturizer. You always want to still moisturize just earlier in the day. You don't have to do it right before your makeup, but make sure you moisturize every single day and don't think that a primer is your moisturizer. So just a little important tip. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with True Match by L'Oreal. And this one is Natural Beige W4 and I really need W3, but it might actually match because of my spray tan, so we'll see. And I'm just going to pour some on the back of my hand like this, and then I'm going to use the Sigma F80 Flat Kabuki and just buff it in. This is a really good, affordable foundation. I really like this foundation. It is a bit dewy, so you do have to be careful throughout the day. You might have to touch up a little bit with powder, but overall, this is like a really, really good, inexpensive foundation. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Pixie color corrector. You guys know that I love this stuff and I use it almost every video. It just really helps with the dark circles under my eye and kind of brightens and conceals that area before I even put concealer on. That way I'm not having to apply so much concealer. I just want to be able to show you the difference real quick in each eye. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my True Match concealer, and this color is light, or the Fair Light NW 123. But yeah, it's just the Fair Light. And I actually really like this concealer. I actually use this when I am out of my NARS concealer. You just want to kind of bring it down in that V shape just to highlight that area. And then anywhere else that you would like to brighten. And then I'm just going to pat it all out with my finger. And don't mind my nails. They are not cute today. I didn't have time for all that. Okay, so Before we go in to set our under eyes and our powder a little bit, because we want to make this like a dewy kind of look, then I'm going to go in with the Revlon Photoready Skin Lights in Bare Light. And this is just kind of like a, I don't know, what do you call it? Just kind of like a nudie color. Yep. So we're going to place that on the back of our hand just a little bit, and then I'm going to just go over my cheekbone, as you can see. And we're just going to pat it out, and this is going to help give us that dewy kind of look. And I want you to take it up kind of in a C motion up to the end of that eyebrow. And do the other side. And then you can do a little bit down the nose. Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to go in with this lip and cheek chubby stick. And this is by Flower, and you can purchase this at Walmart also. And we're just going to take it and just put a little bit right in here just to kind of give us a little bit of color. And then you're going to pat that out with your finger. To go in, and we're going to set underneath our eyes, and then any areas where you may have a lot of oil. Okay, and I'm just going to go in with this AIRSPUN powder. It's like $4.99. You can purchase it at Walmart, or you can purchase it at Walgreens. And usually if you go to Walgreens, I think same with Walmart, it's usually like next to some kind of nail or lash like section at the very bottom. It's always on the bottom shelf. And you just want to take, this is a Sigma F35. It's just a tapered highlighting brush, the small one. Okay, and we're gonna go, let's pat under our eyes again, just to make sure that we're not creasing. And then we're going to place the powder. Probably make the funniest faces when I do that. And you can set a little extra powder there to set if you want. Okay, now let's get our T-zone. And then really, this is my big area where I have to really make sure that it's not dewy, because that stuff, or this area, because my pores are so big, it can just look really not put together. And then of course if you wanted to dust it anywhere else, like just kind of set it down here a little bit, just so it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it moving. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with this highlighter. It's like a bronzer highlighter. It's more of a bronzer, but it has some gold flakes in it. And this is by HARDCANDY. And we're just going to take this, and we're going to kind of contour a little bit, but just really just bronze up to kind of give that dewy, glowy look. It makes such a difference when you add bronzer after you've been powdering and doing foundation. And yes, I am old school, just buffing it in. We're not doing anything special. We're not carving out anything. We're just glowing. You want to make sure that you bring it down the neck. And then I'm just going to pinch it a little bit and just kind of drag it on my nose a little. And then I have the Sonia Kashuk, which you can use any highlighter that you want from any brand at the drugstore. But this one, I just like it because it has the coral and kind of like a little bit of gold and pink. And so I'm just going to kind of mix those all together. I guess I should show you guys. And then tap it off. And just bring it like right in here. And the shine that you see, that's the mixture of using this stuff and then the gold flakes from the bronzer. Take this Hard Candy brow gel. It has little fibers in it, so it kind of helps make your brows look a little bit fuller. But I'm just going to go ahead and brush up a little bit and fill them in. You can totally see the difference that it makes. In the front of these hairs I'm brushing up and the rest I'm brushing back. Voila! I'm going to take this Rimmel. This is kind of, instead of using a white liner for the bottom of my eye, this is kind of more of a nude color instead of a white. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this Great Lash by Maybelline. It's always a classic and a favorite of mine. Need a closer mirror. And then of course you would apply to the top also, but I have lash extensions on, so they don't need it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and fill my lips in, and I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk. I swear I probably butcher her name every time I say her product. I butchered this lip liner also. Anyways, I'm going to use the color Pink Whisper. And it's kind of like a rosy color. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill my lip in. And then I'm going to apply some baby lips. This is just their light pink shade, and it's the gloss, not the chapstick. And then I'm going to go back with that bronzer, and I'm going to take a little bit and I'm just going to buff it into my crease to give me a little bit of dimension. then on the end of that Hard Candy, the brow gel fiber gel, one of them, I'm going to go in. It has this little side where you can highlight underneath your brow bone, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then of course you can rub it out with your finger. And then you can take a little bit on the inner corner just to help brighten it up a little bit. And then we let the hair down, even if it's crazy. And then I also have this stuff. I've showed you guys before in earlier videos, but this is the Sheer Glow, and it's kind of like a nude pink color. But you can just take this and then just like place it like right here on your collarbone. You can place it on your shoulders. And it just gives you that kind of nice, dewy, healthy glow. You could even use it on your face if you wanted to, like right in there. Okay guys, and this is my final look. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was very helpful. I will list everything down below for you, and I thank you so much for your support and watching my channel all the time. And if you have any requests, of course, please leave them down below so I can get to them, and I think that's it. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a good day. Bye.